1 minute, everything was fine. The next minute, something is triggered. 1 minute, you guys are chill. The next minute, something else is happening. You're thinking to yourself, what the hell is going on here? You can't even understand what's going on here. This is a toxic person. No regulation of emotion. It's high. It's low. It's high. Higher than the previous night. Is lower than the last time. You don't want to be with somebody who often plays the victim in any and every situation. You will begin to feel like a lion. You will begin to feel like a tiger. You will begin to feel like a predator. You will begin to feel like you're a vicious person. As long as she plays the victim, you will be the predator. In this particular video, I'll be sharing with you 10 ways to identify a toxic woman. There is a possibility that the woman you're with may just be toxic. If your partner is exhibiting frequently, constantly, lives in these things that we are talking about and even encompasses many of them, this is a huge indication that you are in a toxic relationship with a toxic woman. It's okay to admit the fact that there are actually people out there who are toxic. I'll tell you the major sign of a toxic woman is that she is competitive. If you are in a relationship with a woman who competes with you, who when you get promoted, when you get a new job, she feels some way that she needs to get a new job as well. Competition can be healthy, but not amongst partners. It leads to envy, it leads to jealousy. You cannot be with a woman who just wants to match you. If you have the kind of woman who wants to keep competing with you, doesn't even motivate or support you when you get promoted, when you are going into a new venture, or she feels like she needs to do hers as well. When you're starting a business, she feels like, oh, I need to start mine too. When you're doing this, she needs to do that as well. She is often competing with you in that way, constantly competing and never even being happy or celebrating your success. This is a huge sign of a toxic woman. I don't need to tell you more. So you know, I'll outperform you, outshine you, outdo you. What a man can do, a woman can do better. She wants to do that better and better than you. She wants to steal the spotlight. She wants to be the one at the forefront. My friend, you are in a toxic relationship. Little things are magnified and made to become serious things. So little things will not slide with this person. The little things will not slide, my brother. Like she would make every single thing. She will make something out of any little thing to harm you, to make you feel guilty, to make you feel bad, blowing things out of proportion. This is a huge sign of a toxic relationship. For example, you step out, right? She asks you, can you get me a body lotion? Mine is finishing. And you forget to get the lotion. You forget to pass by Walmart to buy a lotion. But you ran other errands. You did other things, but you forgot to just get that one lotion. And you come back home. She blows it out of proportion. Each time I tell you to do anything, you don't do it. Simple lotion you couldn't get for me. You just went everywhere else, attended to every other business. You could even pass by Walmart to get me a body lotion. What does it cost you? It's only $10. It's only $15. You didn't even think of me. You were not thinking of me at that time. You didn't have me in your mind. You just went about your business. And she goes on and wouldn't even stop for hours, even some people for days. This is insane toxicity. If you're with a woman who won't let things slide, who won't let something just, okay, let's find an amicable solution here. There's no need for us to overflog something that we already know didn't go well, but she wants to maximize it, make the most out of it. This is a sign of a toxic woman. She will give you instances of times where you didn't even recognize what she was telling you. She will remember and talk to you about previous times where this has happened so many times. As a man, you want to make sure that you are avoiding some of these things from happening. You want to mitigate them. The way a man sees some things can be different from a woman. A man may not see this as a big issue, but she's seeing it as the biggest issue of her life. You can't be with a woman who would make you feel guilty, bad, terrible about yourself with the little things. Yes, work better to remember. Work on yourself to be more responsible and handle these things. But if she's gonna keep making you feel this way just because of some of those things, this is a toxic relationship. You need to look into a relationship like this. I'll tell you another huge sign of a toxic woman, and that is the fact that different rules apply to her than they do to you. The rules are separate for both of you, where she lays down the rules. These rules do not apply to me. I'm exempted. I'm above the law. She just believes that it applies to you. Whatever she's saying is to you. She is talking to you and not talking to her. She is telling you what she wants from you and not what she wants to invest as well in the relationship. You need to watch out for a relationship like this. This is high level of toxicity. Another huge sign of a toxic woman is a woman who will go any extent to punish you for wrongdoing. Some women even go as far as breaking something. Some women even go as far as denying you intimacy. Some women even go as far as making sure that you feel hurt, that you feel pain. Two wrongs would never make a right. Intentionally going out of her way to make sure that you pay for your sins. You must regret what you did to me. You must feel the pain that I felt. Toxicity can be horrible in a relationship. It's most likely as well something that many people experience because there is a thin line between love and hate. I'm not sure if you've heard that phrase before, but it's actually true. I've seen men who go extreme to punish their partner on something or to make them regret what they did and all that. You don't want to be one of those men who has confessed love to a woman, but you are after her to punish her, to make her pay. No. I'll give you another huge sign of a toxic woman. Extreme mood swings. Have you ever been with that kind of woman where 1 minute you guys are extremely happy? You guys are so happy, so loving, so cheerful, everything is going well. The next minute, something snaps. You guys are on the other fence of things, and you guys are fighting, and things just change. 1 minute, everything was fine. The next minute, something is triggered. 1 minute, you guys are chilled. The next minute, something else is happening. You're thinking to yourself, what the hell is going on here? You can't even understand what's going on here. This is a toxic person. No regulation of emotion. It's high. It's low. It's high. Higher than the previous time. Is lower than the last time. She doesn't even know. It could be whatever, but she can't put it together. She can't figure out her own emotion. She doesn't know what's going on. But she's happy 1 minute, the next minute she's very sad, and she's taking out that sadness on you. The emotion is out of hand. It's like something overpowering you. You can't hold it. You can't keep it in check. You can't tame it. They are so happy 1 minute. That's also an emotion. That's also a feeling. Yes, because they're so happy, they're not even keeping that in check. And then they are so sad, they're not keeping it in check either. Their emotion controls them. Wherever the emotion goes is where we go. Whatever we're feeling is what we go after. You're dealing with a toxic person here because there's always going to be something happening with life. There's always going to be something you're experiencing. There's always going to be something that the relationship is going through. How do you know that this person is not going to keep taking out her emotion on you the way she's feeling, making you be the center of her life, the person who takes all the heat for all the problems that she's experiencing? She has financial problems, she dumps it on you. She has career problems, job problems, she dumps it on you. She has family problems, she dumps it on you. She has relationship problems, she dumps it on you. She's going through some sort of hard time in life, she dumps it on you. Every single thing, you're feeling the heat, you're receiving it as a man. Oh, I'm a man, I gotta take it. She's my girl. I have to be strong for her and all that stuff. No, you don't. A woman's gotta get herself in check too. She's gotta keep her emotion in check too. You can be her dumping ground. You're not gonna be her dumping ground where she comes to dump all her emotion on you. No. You don't want to be that kind of man to any girl. Another huge sign that you're dealing with a toxic woman is that she often criticizes you. You know, like how people take jabs at other people. You know, maybe you dress a certain way. She's like, I don't know how I feel about the way you are dressed right now. Saying some sort of terms, using some sort of words with you that are a little more harsh in terms of criticism that could actually even be, like jabs. She's taking jabs at you. She could tell you, what do you think about the size of your head? Do you think it's big? Oh, I normally date guys that are 6 feet. I notice you are 5'5". And she's not really saying anything, but she said something. Don't you think it's time you changed your car? She's taking jabs at you, my brother. She's criticizing you here and there. We speak about discernment a lot in this channel. You must have the spirit of discernment to be able to tell when somebody is telling you a positive feedback or is actually just criticizing you. You don't want to be with a woman who constantly takes slight jabs and you, takes a thing at you here and there, and she enjoys it. She enjoys the way you feel, making you feel a little bit less of yourself. Women who often do this are actually women that you're better than. Let me just tell you honestly, women who strive, look up to you, and all that stuff, genuinely look up to you. They won't do this. But other women who feel I'm better than him when she's not better than you, they're the ones who take those kind of jabs at you. They're the ones who are going to hit you with all those lines, make you feel a little more insecure, make you question some things, make you feel less of a man. They want to lower you. They want to tame you. They want to make you feel like you're nothing. When you are something, when you're a powerful man, you're strong, you're confident, you got your stuff in check and together. You could be driving the best kind of world, but she would still take a jab at you and say, oh, don't you think you could drive this other kind of car? Even if it's less of a car, she may want you to, oh, you should downgrade. Why are we driving this car? Or that. She's taking weird jabs at you, my brother. You gotta watch out for things like this from a woman. A woman who constantly criticizes you is a toxic woman. I'll tell you a pretty big one. She plays the victim in every situation. She is the one that's been hurt. She is the one that's been offended. She is the one that the world has to apologize to. She cannot ever apologize to anybody. She believes that the whole world is against her. She believes that you are against her in everything. She plays the victim. She is the victim. You are the predator. This is a toxic woman. A woman who plays the victim in order to achieve a certain response. The person would never take responsibility for anything. They believe they are the victim. They believe they are the ones being beaten down. They believe that their whole family, their whole life, their whole relationship, everyone, the society, the government, the institution is against them. Nobody really listens to her. She's the one feeling all the pain, all the hurt, and doesn't even recognize how her actions or whatever she is doing may be impacting other people. You don't want to be with somebody who often plays the victim in any and every situation. You will begin to question yourself. You will begin to look at yourself and wonder and be like, what the hell? What in the world am I doing wrong as a man? You will begin to feel like a lion. You will begin to feel like a tiger. You will begin to feel like a predator. You will begin to feel like you're a vicious person. As long as she plays the victim, you will be the predator. You will be the one inflicting the pain. And you don't want to believe this kind of thing about yourself. This is psychology. It begins to play with your mind. You begin to think to yourself that you are not good enough. You cannot make a woman happy. This is what you begin to believe about yourself. You won't see yourself in any positive light because this woman is inversely painting a certain picture about you to you. She's weirdly the other way around, getting you to believe some things about yourself while also believing some things about you as the person who is inflicting pain. And she is the victim. You make her see some things, see some point, or express how you feel. She takes it the wrong way and believes, oh, I won't do anything in this house again. She start crying. This is somebody that is playing the victim. Another huge sign of a toxic woman is that she is controlling. My friend, do you know what it means to be controlling? Somebody who wants to take charge over your life and the dictation of it and the course of it. She tells you what you need to do. She tries to manipulate you to get you to behave a certain way, to get you to go to some places, to get you to do some things instead and forgo the course of your own life and forgo your own plans, your own dreams, your own ambition. A woman who is controlling you, she instigates you to behave a certain way for her own benefit and not yours. This is what control means. On a follow-up with that is that she uses you for financial gains. Any woman who is with you for the money, all she's dating you for is money, shopping, spending, lodging. This is a toxic woman, my friend. You're encouraging this woman on the wrong path. And even if you guys don't end up together tomorrow, she will go to the next man expecting the same things. When you're with a woman who is using you for financial gain, you would know. If you have the spirit of discernment, can you begin to walk on your discernment? Can you actually begin to work on your ability to discern and listen to your heart and listen to that spirit telling you this person is with you for money? They're not with you for anything. If you lose what you have right now, if you're nobody financially right now, is she gonna be with you? She is with you for the money, and when she's with you for the money, it doesn't last. I'll give you the last sign of a toxic woman, and that is that she takes and takes and takes and never gives. She never gives anything to you. I don't mean material things. I mean, she is taking all of you, your spirit, your heart, your mind, your health, your body, and you are approaching your early grade. You cannot even begin to fathom. Your health is deteriorating. Your finances are deteriorating. Nothing is growing or multiplying. Since this person stepped into your life, all they've done is to monetize you, to possess, to take you for their own good, to make nothing out of you. She's not made you better in any way or added to your life. And you're feeling yourself going, fading. You're fading away gradually. You're fading. You're not paying attention, but you're losing yourself. You feel stagnated. You feel feel like you're at a point, at a standstill, and time is going. There's nothing like stagnation. As time goes, you are regressing, even if you're at one place, because time is leaving you behind. You are regressing. I don't believe in stagnation. It's either you're moving forward or you're moving backward, because time dictates stagnation or progress. And once time is going, you are moving backwards if you're not moving with time. This woman is taking all of you, my brother. You need to watch out for a woman like this. I'm after your well-being and your health. If you are with a woman who is exhibiting many of these things that we explained in this video, you are dealing with somebody who is toxic, and you need to address an issue like this, else you are going down a very dangerous path. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe. I notice a lot of you watch my videos and not yet subscribed. Please go ahead, subscribe. It would make the algorithm recognize our videos and also push our videos a lot more. You can share with your family and friends or people you know that may need to hear this, that could encourage them. I will see you on the next one. Peace out. You don't want to be with somebody who often plays the victim in any and every situation. You will begin to feel like a lion. You will begin to feel like a tiger. You will begin to feel like a predator. You will begin to feel like you're a vicious person. As long as she plays the victim, you will be the predator.